Miami's playoff
Thought you gonna buy a chair, man.
Conference finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't.
So it's Miami now. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Holmgren is out there with Kenrich Williams. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the
4:30? What time is it?
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
4:07.
To the middle. Here's Williams. No good there. And Miami will go the other way with it. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder.
Last year, they battled to a stalemate, winning 1 game apiece.
Yeah, even when it comes to matchups where it looks like
I thought you going to buy a chair, man.
Those brief 2-game series often end 1-1.
Inside, here's Williams. Nails the baby hook.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
The 3 from Curry knocks down the triple. Curry's got 17.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Williams from long range. It's hauled in by the Heat. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Curry's got 20.
In general, they're finding good looks from beyond the arc, steadily improving as this game's going along.
Pass to Williams. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Here's Joe. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And the basket by Curry.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Joe. He's guarded by Hero. Shot clock at 6. To stop the run. Again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
The Thunder have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
I already got that.
Way too many empty possessions for them.
Yeah, I already know, Cameron.
Last game against the Pacers was simply terrific. He picked up 38 points and was on point from deep. He put up significant numbers. So the question
You like
becomes,
it?
can he do it again?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Dort outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The shot. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Martin, the pass to Curry. And the Heat, another 3.
He's having a remarkable first half from three-point land. He's been dialed in since the moment he stepped on the floor.
Pass to Dort. Fires the 3. Again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. Well, we're starting to see the pieces fall into place in OKC. Their #2 overall pick, Chet Holmgren, showing tremendous promise. And the chemistry he's developing with Josh Giddey and SGA makes them very, very intriguing.
Wow.
Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, another missed shot. The Heat have gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. Oladipo, shot's good.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Outside Giddey. Dort outside. Back to Giddey. To the paint. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Giddey. Holmgren's got his second basket of the game.
And Giddey just that sixth sense to find the open man.
The three from Curry. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort that got earned on that one.
With a score, your Thunder 20, the Heat 56.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. They've got Victor Oladipo. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Jimmy Butler, and it's Curry in at the point guard position.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse at the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that.
And SGA up there getting that flush to go.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient, and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to...
Substitution on the court.
The three from Curry. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists now in this one. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Curry. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points.
You're worried about the drive from Gilgeous-Alexander. He can still get in the mid-range and do damage.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Heat out front, running away with this one. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do.
Look for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Pokashevsky. Robinson Earl comes in for Williams. And Giddey's subbed in for Mann. A big group substitution here for Miami. Zeller's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Strus comes in for Martin. Curry, he's checked in for Oladipo. And Vincent is subbed in for Lowry. Kenrich Williams is out there with Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
From behind the arc.
Fucking move.
Second chance shot. And it's laid up and in by Williams.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Heat.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And against a non-conference opponent, You really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
And here's Curry for three. Good! Another from three.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Pass to Holmgren. Soft touch off the glass.
And I think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander knows that this is an assist play in the making. Finds the open man.
Oh, another one falls.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Outside Giddey. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in.
Cheese. We're gonna play songs. Oh, I'm gonna play this song. Hold on.
It. And another three-point shot falls from Curry. Curry's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Heat. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari, all he these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range, so great bloodlines.
Miami's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. From the arc, here's Adebayo. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. I was able to talk with the Rockets head coach. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league. He won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing. What the fuck was that? Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing.
That was crazy.
And here's Porter following the three from Curry. Here's Smith. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, scouts have said Smith needs to get stronger, and maybe that's the case, but well, he sure muscled that one in.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Heat.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
And here's Porter after the three-pointer from Curry. Pass to Porter. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Adebayo. Kicks to Curry. There's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 15 points.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. You know, Smitty, what's incredible? And it's Porter with the ball for Houston. Down by 15. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Kevin Porter is out there with Duncan Robinson. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
I thought you had to go.
To absorb contact, Kevin Love able to knock it down and earn a trip to the line.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
I thought you had to get groceries.
Porter against Curry. Curry with the steal. And it's the Heat on the break. Curry leading the charge. Oladipo misses.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Robinson kicks to Şengün.
Move.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Robinson. He can't get that one. And it's Miami the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
No one covering.
Victor Oladipo.
Here is Porter. His last outing, he had 8 points. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Drains the three-pointer.
One of Robinson's specialties, the quick release off the catch.
And a deep three from Curry. And again, Miami with the triple.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
Shot clock at 6. And it's Strus with the rebound.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Thunder was outstanding. He finished with 52 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for a different measure. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
So it's the Rockets now, following the three from Curry. Back to Robinson. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
What? My mic is muted, dumbass.
I'll call you when I get back.
Okay, bye.
Stretch out the defense. You just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Timeout called, the Rockets. We know you need talent to win, Steve, so how critical is basketball IQ to winning at the highest? So it's Miami taking a 19-point lead.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, your Rockets 42, the Heat 61.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Curry has been sensational.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Not someone they usually rely on to do this, but you need role guys to step up once in a while and help you out.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Jimmy Butler is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Curry. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at the shooting guard position. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Porter. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Şengün. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And Bam Adebayo. Steve, what a force he's become over the years.
He has, Kevin. The impact really started once he became a starter. And you've seen his scoring go to the roof.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
Here's Curry with the three. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Outside, Green. Pass to Şengün. To the middle. Here's Porter. And good that time. Porter's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And he makes that one.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Here's Curry with the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Green, the pass to Smith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons. And that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Rockets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. For the Rockets, Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Şengün. And it's Josh Christopher in. Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. So that's who's on the field for the Rockets. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Rockets. They get it back. Smith. The layup missed. Miami leading by 23. The pass to Butler. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing two bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Passes it to Porter. Out to Smith. Rocket 6. Driving to the basket.
Damn,
that's good on the way.
that was nice.
Yeah, that kind of defense is not going to stop Smith. He's excellent at taking advantage of your mistakes.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Pass to Şengün. Oladipo against Green. Over Oladipo. Green, no luck.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Love the pass to Curry. The three. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Yurtseven's checked in for Miami. Caleb Martin comes in for Tate.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Green deciding where to go with it. Here's Robinson. Miami grabs the miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Oladipo finds Curry. No good on the three.
Fucking pushing me,
Rockets have gone 1 of 5
motherfucker.
from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Pass to Green. Washington against Curry. Back to Green. The
2
train.
minutes remaining in the game.
And Oladipo pulls it down.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
It's Curry outside. Green with the rebound.
Bro, dude.
Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he drives in. Feeds to Smith. Robinson for 3. That one, no good.
Give me the ball.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
That's
And
in.
again
Yeah.
for 3.
Get out of
Of
here.
course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Rally is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Miami.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability. Good, another from 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him
Record
in
breaking.
the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games
I
anybody
took a
has ever
screenshot
had.
of that.
And the only thing that can slow down his three-point
I was
onslaught,
16
maybe a break
three
and play.
points
Well, this
in a
crowd can do nothing
game.
but watch in awe,
Jeez.
GA. He has been spectacular.
He's out of his...
That's the end of the game with your score. Thanks for coming out to tonight's game. The team appreciates your support. We hope to see you all again soon. Have a great night, everybody.
Holy shit. Hold on, where's my... There. No, is it in this? I don't think it is. No, it's not in this. I think it's in this. Is it in this? I don't know if it is.
Hey, need some help?
No, it's not in this. Not in that. It's in this. Clyde.
Hey, when was the last time you went to the zoo? Thinking of going this weekend.
Time to get in some work.
Get a taste of the tropics with Vita Coco spiked with Captain Morgan rum. Lime mojito.
There was no conversation. We never shared our thoughts. Way too much love that we had wasted. Guess we were running out. But I still got your bracelet.
Let's get everyone over here and get started.
I found it on the couch. I was supposed to give it back, but never made it, 'cause I know that he's around. I've tried to play it cool, but then I'm missing you.
Come on, man, don't forget the clock. Look at the clock. Shot. Keep firing, bud. Don't worry, man. And one. Shoot that! And one! Hit the drop, man. Keep shooting. Woo-hoo! I got you quiet real quick.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Keep it going. One more. Hey, he can ball, huh? Get started, man. Let's get started. Yes, sir.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Focus! Focus!
Right here.
Who got ball?
Keep shooting, baby.
We always be ready. In the foul. You got it. Come on, man.
Watch the pick.
Turn off, baby.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Turn it up.
What you got going on today?
Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a mid-season lull. Graham, what has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic. And, of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Butler out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then it's MP. And it's Adebayo in at the center position.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's Adebayo. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Covered by Love. Pass to Jones. Curry with a steal. Launches a three. The Heat rebound. Here's Love. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You don't want to give Love too much breathing room. He can shoot from just about anywhere on the floor.
Out to the wing. Curry against Jones. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Kevin Love. And he knocks down the first one. And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Greg.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history. I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Pass to Jones. Right wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Sohan, covered by Love. The shot by Sohan, no good. Miami's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. The three from Curry, good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got 9.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts. And the replay of that slashing drive to the hoop, courtesy of Mobile One.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day. slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Left side, Johnson. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Heat.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
The 3 from Curry. Fires in the triple. He's got 12.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Johnson on the wing. Jones.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. That one is off. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Right side Curry over Jones. And there's Curry on the assist by Butler.
I just love the ball movement.
1:35 left to play in the first. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
A big group. And it's the Heat with the ball. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Their last encounter in Miami.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage.
We've got Zach Collins, Devontae Graham out there with Keldon Johnson. And it's Jones in at the point. That's the San Antonio 5. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Miami has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Rockets got the job done. He contributed 52 points and also did a lot of damage from long. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Jones misses. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside Curry. There's the 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Oladipo's checked in for Hero. And here's Curry for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Well, the Spurs shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Pass to Sohan. Back to Jones, looking to win the run. Tate grabs the board. Miami has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Takes a 3. And Curry is good for 3.
Timeout.
Curry's got 26 points.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Back to Jones. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. For Miami, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Shot is good by Curry.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
The Spurs have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Now here's Jones. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Curry. Again, the Heat score.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Back to Jones. And he banks in the layup. Jones has got 6.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Oh, and trailing by double digits, who can you count on to continue to battle? He's answering in the affirmative. As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Now here's Collins. 23 points for him last game against Portland.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well. More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Good on the shot. Curry's got 36 points.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Now here's Jones. He has 6. Making his mark again. He's shooting 4 for 9 in this one.
You don't expect him to bust out the spin move, but that adds to the element of surprise.
The 3 from Curry. He drops it from range. Curry's got 39.
Are you serious? I mean, he made the defender look silly right there. Just an epic move.
Back to Jones. 1:05 left in the first half of this one. Goes back up. The shot no good. And Miami will go the other way with it this game following their win against the Rockets.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Butler covering. Collins outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Johnson. Miami grabs the miss.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Sends it home from three-point land. Curry's got 42 in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
The 3. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. From deep. And again, Miami with a triple.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Heat out in front, running away with this one. And we'll see you back here.
Please give a big round of applause for your first youth dance team.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And here are the Heat now. And let's take a look at Miami. MP is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Butler. And it's Love in at the power forward position. And we just had to see that Mobile One drive one more time. Great stuff.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up. Keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Pass to Collins. Over Adebayo. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Collins has got his second bucket of the night.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it. Leading scorer on the night, and he looks very hungry for more. Keep feeding him. Operation Feed the Horse.
From deep, Johnson. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10
and again for 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, Richard, I was looking over your...
Substitution on the court.
With 2 seconds left. The shot no good. And so it's the Miami Heat. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. Incredible. Their efficiency has been off.
90.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Collins, he's checked in for Jang. Bates Diop comes in for Mamukelashvili. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for McDermott. And it's Jones in for Langford. Heat shooting a red-hot 63% in this game.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Heat.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Keita Bates Diop out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's Devontae Graham. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Jones in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5. Jones, he's checked in for Johnson.
For your Spurs,
San Antonio with the ball. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Back to Jones. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit.
Connects again from distance.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Langford missing. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for tuning in. So long, everybody.
With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that can happen and totally reshape those rankings.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. White, Levine on the wing. Vucevic is out there at DeRozan. And it's Ball in at the point.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
And that one's good. Wow.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Levine's shot is off. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the shot goes in. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Back to Ball. Levine, the bounce pass. Vucevic, the pass to Ball. Great tee that time from Love.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan, and with this team, it's all about getting out in transition and using their team speed. He said, look, if we get a rebound, we got to be off to the races. This has to be a track meet. So we may have a wild one tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
DeRozan and the Bulls with another miss.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside, Levine. And the pass to White. Here's DeRozan. And the Bulls with another miss. And here are the Heat. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. On free throw coming up.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how...
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. The Heat beat them last time when these two teams met down in South Florida.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. White and Levine on the wing. DeRozan out there with Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the one.
Butler with the ball up in the air just sniffs that one out, and he goes in and rips it down.
Outside, White. Levine for three. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Ball kicks to Levine. Ball dishes to... White over Vincent. In time, he gets the jumper to fall. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. But there's still tons of upside to be had.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Here's Ball. It's hauled in by the Heat. Love's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Vincent. Here's Curry. Again, the Heat good for 2.
From Gabe Vincent.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Levine kicks to White. Passes it to Vucevic. A 3-ball. Ball no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Took him no time at all on that one. And it's a 5-point Heat lead.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Levine with it. Lobs it up there for White. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Martin dishes to Curry. From deep 3-point range. Here's Love. Count the basket. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Heat.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball. Looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
When you make the most of second chance opportunities, and you're in there and active, that can really put a lot of pressure on the defense.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alder.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He dropped in 55 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And it's Vucevic missing.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Curry's shot is good.
It feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Ball against Lowry. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. A shot off that time. The Heat go the other way with it.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And the basket by Curry.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
DeRozan with it. Butler covering. Feeds it to Vucevic. DeRozan trying to get open.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
Outside Curry. And again, Miami with the triple.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Outside White. Back to Ball. Pass to Levine. And here's White. To the inside. And White slams it in.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Curry's shot is off. Bulls trail by 9. The pass to Levine. The dish to DeRozan. Over Martin. And White kicks to Vucevic. Here's Ball. Here's DeRozan. And that would have counted, but his shot was... And so it's the Miami Heat ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close.
The ball, 34.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Curry has been sensational.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
They've got Kevin Love. Curry is out there with Oladipo. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
Curry gets the bucket.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Outside, Levine. Back to Ball.